Hey everybody, Charlie Naruto here, and welcome back to the room we last left off. Well, actually, this is the room 2, a room with a view. Our room 2, electric boogaloo? I don't know, but here we go. We're here, we're going to play. When we last left off, we've got the string for the crossbow over there set up, so let's go see what that does. Kind of left you guys on a cliffhanger with that one. Alright, so let's see if we can fire the crossbow. Doesn't have a conventional trigger where you'd expect one. I imagine this lever here. Oh, we have to aim. What do we want a crossbow? Probably that hole? Okay, so I would assume something like that. I mean, there's a kind of like a reticle on the bottom, and then there's like little teeth on top. I don't know, I've never shot a crossbow before. And it's weird, you have to drag the room around rather than actually aim the crossbow. I would think something like this would work. I don't know how the elevation's supposed to work, if we're supposed to use these tick marks on the side, or if we're supposed to go like halfway, but you know, with a rifle I would use the peep sight here, so let's go with something like this and see what happens. Okay. You know what happened? Nothing happened. Maybe it's because there's no bolt in it. That's probably it, right? Don't we have to wind this string back somehow? How do we do that? There should be a winding mechanism to do this, right? I know this because I watch Game of Thrones. Where do you insert this winding apparatus? It should pull this back, right? So I'm looking for... Oh, there's the bolts. Crossbow bolts, yeah, nice. All right, can we put that in? Oh, you just pull it back. Okay, all right, now let's try. Let's try this again. And go. Is this, did we win? We certainly did something. And in games like this is all you can ever aspire to do. It's just something. Alright, so what do we... Oh, it actually moved us here. So we got a broken mirror. We should probably look at it with our lens. Not see anything from that. Let's look all around. Some type of mechanism at the bottom. It appears to be a puzzle box. There's a torch here. Can't help but notice in the bottom right here is something. I'm sure that will come into play at some point. Alright, let's look at this box. This box looks interesting. So there's like a skull dial. I can't really move anything on this. It's not letting me slide anything around. I can slide this one. What does that do? Whole lot of nothing. Alright, so this appears to be the only thing we can move at present. We can either join these two up or join these two up. Don't know. Actually, we're joining 3 because it is a cross pattern. I'm assuming we're missing a piece, maybe? Okay. Come back to that. Let's read the scroll. I see a once mighty people brought low by the heathen invaders and their plagues. They look for their priestess for the will of the gods, but the jaguar and the feathered serpent speak to me no more. Feathered serpent, that's Quetzalcoatl, right? The crystal of our ancient mothers is being summoned. I would speak to them. So here we see various glyphs, runes, upside down triforce. This looks very similar to the symbol we had to draw in the last game. That just looks like a room. This one too. Okay, so does this help us any? I don't rightly know. I don't think so, actually. I think it's just a bit of lore. But maybe there's something to those glyphs on the side. Alright, let's go back to the mirror. There looks like maybe something. Maybe we need a piece to put in there. Some weird kind of reflection going on there. Anything with this? Looks like this is hiding a symbol of sorts. I don't know how to get this to drop down or move. It's not moving from me touching it. Let's try down here. We have a lever. Looks like something should fit on the end of this. Okay. Awesome. What about here? Oh, maybe we put like a hammer there and then we release it. It smashes that. Yeah, that's probably what happens with that. Now, so the downside is we've gotten all the way to this point by shooting the crossbow, but now we seem to be stuck. We have this piece, a small token. Maybe this works with that box? I don't know. And then we have this, a gold tower. Where would one put a gold tower? Don't answer that. Lots of clicking, I know, but I mean, that's kind of how you got to play these games, right? Like in life, you know the parameters, the physics of how you can interact with objects and things. Here, in a video game, you have to kind of figure out what you can and can't interact with. Can we go back down here? I don't think so. So we did find some symbols here. They don't appear to illuminate. We found a keyhole. I didn't think that would fit there, but I figured we'd give it a shot. There seems to be something we have to ignite here. Some type of a flame. Smells of burnt straw. Okay. There's more to this for sure. Is that a slot there? I think we got a key out of that, right? Maybe not. It's been a few days since I've played, so I'm trying to remember where I'm at and what I was doing. So it's... Can we interact with this? I think we already did that. That's how we lined those up. I believe there's something to the top here. I mean, it looks like there has to be more. What is this? Okay. Or maybe here, here, and here. The X's are over the slots that it's not supposed to be. But what are we doing here? Clicking doesn't appear to work here. What about this side? Anything on this side? But whoa, why would you go all the way over here? Should we shoot more things? It looks like something over here, right? So can we reload this? It looks like we can. So, no reason not to, right? It looks like things to shoot over here. Oh God. Okay, that wasn't it. That did not get too happy. I'm assuming you can kind of see the trail here of where like the flame will probably go and make some machinations move back there. So yeah. Am I stuck? Could very well be, but that's the nature of these games, right? So we're just going to keep on clicking on stuff until we figure it out. Let's go back to the new area. Can we do anything with the light? Not readily. It has to be something with this box. Oh, look here. I just noticed that. Token. Well, there we go. So, do we need to stay on certain tiles? So if we move this... Oh, this probably moves the same as this token, right? Ah. So we need to do something like... Oh, wait a minute. Let's do this. Oh, it's trying to kill me. I see. So we can do that. But does that help us? This might work. It's not gonna work. Dead. Okay. Alright, how do we utilize this to help us? That's what I'm not quite understanding. Let's go down. Let's go ahead and get on this. Let's go up. And then let's move it over. And then let's go over. It's just gonna move this way. I need to get it onto this. So what if we move... Nope. I still don't see how... Oh, that might do it. I think we're good now. Crazy how they build in this AI for this into the top of a puzzle box. Okay. It's a key. Okay, it's shaped like a sprocket or gear, so we know that's going to be that chest, right? Let's look at the key first. It is a small key, nothing to be said of the sprocket. Place the key, turn it. It's never just a chest, it's always a puzzle. Or, in this case, a chest. Large stone block. I believe we know where that needs to go. Now, there is a insert that goes there. Some type of dais or dais. Is it dais or dais? Dais sounds better, right? Okay, let's go here. Let's place this on here. Let's wind it up. Let's release it. Oh, they're gonna make us do it several times for dramatic effect. This is an overtly complex mechanism to get to something. To get to a piece of mirror. A shard of glass. Hey, here's what I'm gonna want you to do there, Kyle. I want you to break this glass, and then I want you to put it in this fireplace, and then use some stonework, some ornate stonework to kind of just... You know, just masonry it right on in there. Seal it in there, yep. And then I want you to design some type of a hammer mechanism that can be used through cranks and gravity in order to, like, get that out whenever someone needs this particular shard of glass. You got that? Okay, cool. Make it happen. Ooh, fancy. Multiple... No. Okay, I figured it would be... Oh, look in the reflection. There's like a precipice, like a tower there. All right, so we have two symbols. I believe we know where to find those. Those are on the floor in the dust here. So we need, let's see if we can figure these out. We need a TJ and two less than signs. Crossed J and two less than signs. So we'll do the two less thans. There they go. Now let's find the crossed J. Okay. So you could have easily just went through all of those. Alright, so it made that appear because magic. What do we have here? This is ornate looking. This does not look very Aztec, though. This looks more like South Asia? Maybe even Arabic. All right, what do we got here? We got a rivet or a gem that's missing. Uh-oh, you can press them. Let's read this first. We should probably always start by reading the letters, right? Another room, another door, another room. Either you are as lost as I, or more likely you have forsaken me. Yeah, no, oh, we've read this. Okay, so this has just changed the object that we were looking at. I see, said the blind man. So this isn't another object, it has replaced the object. So I wonder how we get back to the old one. Oh, it had marks. Did we have to remember where those marks were? Because it was like here, hold on. It's like here, here, and here. I don't remember where those marks were. We probably should have wrote that down. one was here. Oh, I thought one was here. It might not have been. Maybe it was here and we need to put a ruby there. So how do we get back to the old version? That's my question. Do we just go back to the mirror? The mirror? Mirror is such a weird word. There's too many R sounds. So if we go up here and we do this, does that revert it? No. Okay. So we don't know how to revert it yet. Okay, there's a thing there. Should probably start with that, right? So, how do we turn this? Oh, we gotta place something inside. Can't turn this yet. Okay, let's look at the top. We have a golden tower, so does this one come off? Oh, there we go, right there. Beep. Dagger? An ornate ancient dagger. I mean, to be honest, it doesn't look too ornate. Seems pretty basic. If I got this as loot in an MMO, I'd be like, this is the iron dagger. Maybe silver if we're lucky. Steel? Possibly. It looks kind of like steel. Is there something in the ends? No, I can't seem to interact with it. Alright. We have an ancient dagger. I don't rightly know off the top of my head where we would place an ancient dagger. This looks like it needs to move. Ooh. Door. How are we progressing? Okay, can I move? Gotta make another doorway, right? Cellar door. I don't think we can right now, to be honest. Do we need to do something else? A bit too fragmented. Like, that goes with that. Yeah, there's no real way. Maybe. Maybe here, right there. I see it. Music, though. Almost sounds like a sitar, but isn't. I'm gonna go ahead and write this down on my notes here. I probably should have did that with the X's on the other side. So we've got a C and a U. Obviously backwards and on its side. And then we got a weird X. Maybe that's how to progress backwards. Let's try that. How do we exit here? Right click. Oh, it just stays there. Nice. Okay, so I bet we got to go back here. Type that in. That one, and then it should just go on its own. Yeah. Figured as much. So now we need to go back here. Come on, zoom in. Now we have a dagger that we can use. So yeah, there's a mark up there. Let's draw where these marks are. So it is middle on the right. It looks like either 1 or 2 in. Oh, wait a minute. We can just throw this on and it tells us. Yeah. That's what we need to do. And then upper left. Alright, I've got that drawn. Taking notes. Relax and take notes while I take tokes from the... Can't say the other part. Smoke. Alright, so dagger, 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 dagger. Can dagger go in here? Maybe. Looks like it. Oh, God, I'm sorry, dude. Voodoo doll. A straw effigy. And a small gem. Okay. I think that gives us what we need to now go. So the straw effigy has to be burnt, right? You burn an effigy. That's going to happen over there. Let's go ahead and go back here. Let's finish up the putting the gem in and pressing the buttons. What was it again? Man, I don't remember. It was... That was the second part. So it was... No, that was the second part. So it was this one. Should get a flash. Ah. Bonus points if you're old enough for that one. Alright, no, not there. I want to go around to this side. We're going to put this guy in here. We probably have to get closer for us to interact. Alright, so the three were this one, and this one. And what is this? Flint? That's exactly what that is. And another scroll. I see past lives, future lives, impossible lives. If you see them, then they're not truly impossible now, are they? Just improbable. Unless they're figments of your imagination. Alright, so now that we have this, we can go over here. We're going to light this effigy up, right? So let's put Flint, you here, and then rip. Alright, looks like gunpowder. Big reveal to the things that I shot. Didn't expect this to open up. Do we need to shoot that? Very well could. Let's go over here first. There's some kind of mechanism behind the bars, but I can't reach it. Yeah, but I can shoot it. I can release the weights. Let's try that. Let's see how in-depth this is. Okay, let's put the crossbow bolt in. Come on, put it. Okay. So maybe we shoot the rope? That looks like it to me. Oh, we were supposed to shoot the sandbag. Alright, it counted anyway. I was going too far for the rope. It was the sandbag we needed to hit. Just magically gave it to me though, so we'll take it, I guess. Alright, we got another mechanism. Some doors, a block of some sort. It's a metal object with a star shape. Okay, that's going to go in the chest. Let's read this. I am blind as my reflection. Our gods do not live here. This way brings no salvation. This path is not for my people. I shall seal them from it. Okay, so he doesn't like this. It doesn't align with his religion or his beliefs. So he seals it away from his people. Now this is written in like what I assume is meant to be some sort of ancient text. So is this for whatever area we're in? Incan, Mayan, whichever one? I don't know. Can we go up here? Meant to break something. Okay, we'll come back to that. Alright, so back to the chest. Let's place this. And then this just closes on it, right? So now that it's closed, now what? Let's just go in there. Oh, okay. So we place it, we close it to get the top part on. Inventory object. A metal shard with a rigid hole in its center. Does this turn? The whole reason was to get that shard? It appears so, huh? Where are any more mechanisms? There's this thing, but I doubt it goes there. Here? Possibly. Yes. Weird. We want to line everything up. So we need something... Whoa. We need something long for that side. So... I'm looking at the leftmost one here. We obviously need something pretty far like that. There we go. Now we can spin the outside and line these up. So, U to U? Yeah. That's cool. I like that lock design. Oh, well, hello there, Mr. Skullface. What do you got for me? A human skull? And? Is this just the... Oh. That would be the spine. Where am I going to put a human skull? Probably on that thing on the wall. So, here? Maybe. I doubt it. Let's look at the skull first. Maybe there's something in it. It looks like there's something in there. There's a key. Oh, yeah, it does go there. Okay. Well, let's just plop it on there. And let's break it. And this is going to finish the room, huh? Should we be looking through it? Oh, look. It's giving us a symbol down there. Are we going to have to remember all of those? Or is it just telling us what it needs to look like? It needs to look like a house, so I'm looking for vertical pieces. It started flashing around here. Uh-oh. Flashing more. I see it coming into view now. Right about there. I want to go here to creepy nightmare place. Let's see where it takes us. Does that say Franklin? 17 Franklin. Got an achievement. Entombed Raider. Get it? You handled yourself well in the temple. Wasn't there a temple? Legends of the Hidden Temple. It's like a Nickelodeon game show when I was growing up. They had to like have these kids like run around through these obstacle courses and not get like grabbed by zombies and stuff. It was pretty cool. You handled yourself well. Olmec was the guy they had to like defeat. He was like the big like deity that ran the temple. May your good fortune be a light as you navigate ever darker chambers. I hope it's not darker. I mean, you guys want to see it, right? I got the brightness like maxed out. And I'm not doing that to cheat at the game. I'm doing it so you guys can actually see some stuff. Okay, I like this. Turn of the century. Looking cool. Maybe not even turn of the century. Maybe a little beforehand. But definitely like Sherlock Holmes-ish times. Murder mystery times. I like it. Alright, we've got ourselves a card table. Oh, a tarot table. Well, maybe not quite. Its own version of tarot, it looks like. Bailey and Sons, lawyers to the shipping trade. Man, there is a lot of like Obra Dinn kind of nods. I mean, granted, it's not on purpose. It doesn't feel like it is, but just like I see things that remind me of that. 5th of March, 1883, Miss Margaret Cox. I'm writing to you for the final time before I begin the proceedings I have brought to your attention. Since my brother's disappearance, you have attached yourself to my mother like a leech. A leech is not a term that you use for someone you like. For her sake, I would prefer this to be quiet, but you are a charlatan and a fraud, and I will expose you as such if I must. I love that word, by the way, charlatan. We don't use that enough. Leave her be, or else the paper has offered me a full page. Robert Bailey. Give me this. A viewfinder. Now, does this viewfinder mix with this? Probably not. It's probably for its own thing. Let's look at the table. So this isn't quite tarot, right? Like I by no means do I know anything about tarot, but I don't remember there being time, ship, null. Definitely not null, right? That's the element they found in this game. Home. Can we play these cards? Move them? Can we look at them? Can't seem to actually place them anywhere. I'm looking at the edge of the table. Maybe we should use this. Let's check out that glass. Can I? No? Glass not suspicious? Fireplace. All right, we'll go look at that desk. And maybe this camera here in just a minute. That's probably where the viewfinder goes now that I think about it. But that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy my content, please consider a like, a comment, and or subscribe. Stay tuned for the next episode. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.